Want to make millions from real estate without being tied to one location? Well, today I'm going to show you exactly how to manage properties remotely, step by step, and why mastering this one skill is a complete game changer for serious investors who want to make money from afar. Without further ado, let's dive in. Real estate investors need to know how to manage properties remotely because the best financial opportunities are often in other states. Here's a full guide to remote property management. Step number 1 is to pick the right market. The first step in managing a remote property is choosing a market with strong rental demand and landlord-friendly laws. I know these things sound obvious, but sometimes we skip over them. It is far easier to manage a property remotely in a landlord-friendly state. And some states that have great reputations for being landlord-friendly are Florida, Texas, Alabama, North Carolina, Georgia, Arizona. States with no income tax can be very attractive since they let you keep more of your rental profits. You should always look at potential growth and job opportunities and, most importantly, affordability to ensure long-term demand. Now, a well-chosen market gives you both higher returns and better tax benefits. By carefully analyzing market trends before buying, you can preemptively eliminate a lot of headaches and set yourself up for success as a remote property manager and owner. Number 2 is to build a local team. Since you won't be nearby, your local team becomes your eyes and ears on the ground for you. On your team, consider having a handyman, a contractor, a realtor, and a real estate attorney or lawyer to handle compliance. Having trusted people in place ensures that problems like tenant disputes, maintenance issues are handled with the utmost urgency. With a strong team, you can operate confidently without being physically present or physically tied down. Strong local connections also help you find off-market deals and can help you build credibility inside of the community. When building your team, it's smart to interview multiple candidates and check references. A good contractor, for example, should have a good proven track record. They should have transparent pricing, and they should be clear in their communication style so that it fits your preferences. Taking the necessary time upfront to choose wisely saves you from costly mistakes later, which can discourage out-of-state investing. As your portfolio grows, you may even want to build relationships with multiple vendors so you always have backup options available in the event something goes wrong. Here's step number 3. Use a software such as a property management software. Technology makes it possible to manage properties from anywhere in the world. A good property management platform allows you to screen tenants, allows you to collect rents, and track maintenance requests online. This creates efficiency. It can reduce paperwork, and most importantly, it keeps everything accessible in one place. The right software makes remote management seamless and professional. Some of the best property management softwares out there include AppFolio, Buildium, DoorLoop, Yardi Breeze, and Tenant Cloud. Beyond basic features, look for software that integrates with accounting systems or offers automated reminders for rent due dates and lease renewals. These advanced tools not only save you time, but they also reduce the chances of human error. The more automated your systems is, the less dependent you'll be on manual oversight. This kind of automation also helps you scale up your portfolio without dramatically increasing your workload. Now, before we dive into the next point, let me quickly remind you that the Tax-Free Millionaire Summit is coming up fast. It takes place October 21st through the 23rd. This is where I'll be revealing powerful tax strategies that could slash your tax bill by as much as 50 to 100%. We're going deep into advanced real estate strategies, income shifting methods, ways to avoid W-2 and 1099 income taxes, and a whole lot more. So if you're paying a hefty tax bill right now, this is the one event that you cannot afford to miss. Click the link in the description below and grab a spot before the tickets sell out. This could be your moment to create long-term wealth, tax-free wealth for you and your family. Now let's move on to number 4. Number 4, leveraging smart technology. Smart home tools can help you monitor your property without being there. Devices like smart locks, leak detectors, and security cameras, where legal, can keep you updated in real time. These tools have definitely helped to reduce risk for me and my wife, and it can make it easier for you, especially if you have vendors that access your units, and can even help you lower insurance premiums. By investing in the right type of technology, you protect your assets and you maintain tenant satisfaction. Technology gives you peace of of mind that issues can be addressed quickly, even from miles away. Now, another advantage of smart technology, it's its ability to create a better tenant experience. Features like smart thermostat or app-controlled lighting can be attractive perks that set your rental apart from others in the market. Tenants who feel their property is modern and convenient are more likely to stay longer, and it reduces your turnover cost. Over time, these small upgrades can increase the overall value of your property, so be sure not to overlook them. Step number 5 is screen tenants carefully. Tenant quality has the biggest impact on your remote management success and peace of mind. Since you won't be close by, you need renters who pay on time and take care of the property the right way. Run background checks like it's your job, verify income like it's your job, and check rental history to minimize risk like it's your job, and you'll be proud of the job that you put in place. A careful screening process saves you from costly headaches, especially later on. Even one poorly chosen tenant can create significant financial burdens for you. This is why it's so important to not overlook this step. In addition to traditional checks, please consider interviewing potential tenants via a video call. A video call allows you to get a feel for their communication style, their professionalism. Even if you can't meet them in person, setting up a personal video call with you and your assistant is a great way for you to validate their high standards during the application process to help sure there's a mutual respect from the start. A clear lease agreement also up front can help you make clear expectations on what is provided and what's not provided by the landlord, so it'll further protect you and your property from unforeseen circumstances. And step number 6, set clear processes. Having clear systems in place helps your team and your tenants know what to expect. It also helps you decide in advance how rent will be paid, how repairs will be handled, and what happens if a tenant is late. So put these rules in writing to avoid any confusion or any disputes, and make sure that they are covered with your tenant prior to them signing. Well-defined processes keeps everything running smoothly, even from afar. Ambiguity and lack thereof processes makes for headaches. Clear systems gives your property manager the authority to act quickly without waiting for constant approval from you. It also is wise to review and update these processes annually to reflect changes in local laws, technology, or your personal management style, because over time you may find ways to simplify procedures and add new steps to prevent reoccurring problems from happening. So keeping your system flexible ensures they remain effective in the long run. This proactive approach helps your business adapt to changes quickly, maintaining consistency for your tenants and maintaining consistency for your property managers. But step number 7 is to stay on top of maintenance. Preventative maintenance is essential when managing from a distance. So what does that look like? You're gonna have to schedule seasonal checkups, such as having your HVAC serviced and gutters cleaned to avoid bigger problems that can happen later. You're gonna need to require vendors to provide before and after photos for accountability. You're gonna have to stay proactive and make sure you save money and keep your property in top condition. Regular inspections also reassures tenants that their home is being cared for properly. Now, another best practice is to maintain a reserve fund dedicated to unexpected repairs. Even with careful planning, emergencies like water damage or appliances can fail. This happens all the time. So having funds set aside ensures repairs are handled quickly, which protects your property and your relationship with your tenants. A well-maintained property also increases tenant retention, reducing the cost of frequent turnover. All right, number 8, tracking income and expenses. Detailed financial reports are mandatory for maximizing your tax advantages. Keeping receipts and logs for every deductible expense, including property management fees, travel costs, repairs, and insurance, is just a part of the game of being a property manager. Please don't forget depreciation. This is often your best expense that you get to take on your tax returns, and it's usually tracked based off of your building's value. Proper bookkeeping ensures you capture every possible tax benefit. So if you're not good at bookkeeping, this is where you should hire somebody. Tracking consistently also gives you better insight into your property's true profitability. So using dedicated accounting softwares or having that bookkeeper is probably your best bet. Automated categorization of expenses and generation of year-end reports will help you and your tax professional identify saving opportunities. Consistency in your financial tracking and reporting also helps position you well if you ever want to refinance your property, if you ever want to sell your property. So please make sure you take this part serious. Organization makes tax season far less stressful and and it prevents missed deductions. You can also work with a tax strategy firm, such as my company, Tax Alchemy, if you need assistance with your accounting, getting organized, if you would like to use advanced real estate strategies to maximize your depreciation deduction. 2 real estate strategies that we leverage all the time are real estate professional status and the short-term rental rule. Watch these videos right here if you want to learn more about these strategies, or book a call with my team by clicking on the link in the description below this video. All right, number 9, planning for renewals. Vacancies can destroy cash flow, so you might need to plan for lease renewals. Review market rents regularly to decide whether to raise rents or keep them steady. Offer renewal options early so your tenants have time to respond, because a smooth renewal process keeps income consistent and turnover cost very low. Consistency in renewals also signals to tenants that you are organized and reliable as a landlord. Incentives can also encourage tenants to renew. Offering small little upgrades or flexible lease terms or even a slight discount for early renewals shows tenants that you value them. A proactive approach to retention strengthens tenant loyalty, and it reduces the stress of finding replacements. Over time, these strategies help stabilize your rental income, and it helps build stronger tenant relationships. Step number 10 is to review your performance regularly. Like any business, if you're not looking at the numbers, what you do not track, you cannot optimize. You should always be reviewing your numbers, because your numbers help you decide whether or not you're performing well with these properties or they're performing at a loss, and more importantly, if you should be doubling down and building on top of the portfolio and the strategy you have in mind, or if you should pivot from the strategy you've decided to adopt. There's times in real estate where you have adopted a strategy like fix and flip or wholesaling, and that strategy doesn't work anymore. And so you need a pivot, or better yet, you were doing an Airbnb and now you want to do long-term rentals. So that strategy of you running a short-term rental doesn't work anymore. So having your financials in front of you so you can compare actual cash flow, tax savings to your original goals is a perfect example of how to operate a successful business. And real estate investing is a business. The IRS allows for you to take business deductions like a real business owner. And I hope that you're taking advantage of that. My name is Karlton Dennis. If you loved today's video and it gave you a better understanding of how to manage a rental property, how to find the right deal, this is the type of channel that you need to go ahead and subscribe to. We have put out videos for years on teaching people how to leverage the tax code, and now we're teaching you how to manage your investments, how to be a better steward of your finances, not just save money on taxes. This is a well-rounded channel that's going to help you be more financially free. If that is what you care about, I look forward to teaching you, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Cheers.